This guy in my class from Afghanistan would always say that, like, "Yo, he's like Samson." I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" He's like, "Yo, Canada fucking gay, bro." Why gay? And then I was like, "No, it's not that gay." I was
Why
like,
are you
"No,"
gay?
I was like, "It's not that gay." So we went to go to Boustan during lunch, and there
Yeah.
was a church in Lachine with like a gay flag on it. And he's like, "Bro, it's fucking gay, bro. Even the
Yeah.
church."
Doesn't out. Yeah. It
It was,
doesn't.
but it was just one of those like progressive churches. But then I
Yeah.
was explaining like not all churches have gay flags. But then I was thinking like in reality in Afghanistan, you're never gonna find a fucking mosque with a gay flag, you know. So he's like doesn't
No,
understand.
but I know this much about Afghanistan. They have a long tradition of like raping boys specifically. Like they
Only
will
boys, not
feminize a
okay.
boy because like
Ugh.
I think what their problem is they don't have enough women
So
in
it's
the
like going on the
country.
STM in India, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think what their problem is they don't have enough women. So what like tribes would do is they'll like feminize a boy and like even sometimes castrate him and then like just turn him into a sex slave. And there's like a word for it. I forget what it is. Yeah.
And he's
What?
losing his mind.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's Thursday. And Mike's like,
That's
that's
hilarious.
gay.
See what I'm saying? You can only contain it so much to the point where you're like, okay, we have no gays in this country except for Thursday. Otherwise, we're all straight.
What a
Yeah.
weird day. What a weird day, too.
No,
Like,
but I
to
heard a
say.
story similar, like in some other Middle Eastern country, like transgenders is okay, but you can't be a gay man.
No, that's Iran.
Iran?
Yeah, Iran. If you're gay,
Okay, isn't that the Middle East?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Of course, Iran's in the middle. You don't know where Iran is? Jesus
You
Christ!
said no, so I
They
thought.
fucking's been trying to blow up Israel for 50 years. So fucking Iran. What happens if you're gay in Iran is the government forces you to do a sex change.
Jesus.
Yeah, but they're
Oh.
also very like apparently they're so good at the sex changes there that people fly down to. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, but they're not thrilled about that, you know?
Huh?
It's
Yeah, they fly
like, what
down.
if you're a
No,
top, you
no,
know?
but
Like,
like if you want to get like they have the best surgeons in the world for like
yeah, but
trans surgeries.
you're
and
like
shit.
selling it to a guy who doesn't want to get his dick cut off, though. So
Hey,
you don't
listen.
understand. We have the best surgeons, John Hopkins.
Yeah. Listen, maybe the IRGC gave me $10,000 last week. Maybe they didn't. Okay, don't poke holes. Yeah. So this
Go
is
fuck
it.
yourself.
This is a real thing that's been happening forever in Afghanistan. I think even pre-Taliban and whatever. And that's that. Because essentially everybody in Afghanistan is high on heroin.
Wait, so is that a broad or is that a guy? I don't
I have
understand.
no idea.
I don't know.
I fucking know. I scroll down.
Baka Rai?
Oh, it's still going on under. Oh, Bacha Batsi. What a name. Sounds so innocent. It sounds like
Yeah, they were telling me they don't want to go back to Afghanistan because of the Taliban like runs the area there.
yeah.
And I had a friend in my class who like he had like a white mark on his face, and like I think they might have thrown acid in his face or something.
Yeah, but Afghanis, I don't know. I remember I used to work at a flea market and work and
I'm fine. Continue. What
so
was
yeah, I
that?
used to work at a flea market and like there was an Afghani guy there and they speak like fucking he's like he started speaking Russian to me. I was speaking Russian to him back and I'm like, "How do you know Russian?" He's like, "Oh, like your average Afghan knows like 7 fucking languages."
Hmm.
They're surrounded by like all those different
They're
fucking
good kids though. Like when I say kids, because they're in their
Yeah.
early 20s. I'm 31, but like one of them's like already getting married and shit, and he's like 23,
Yeah.
and like
The other one's raping 3 boys. Yeah.
well, no, one of them would always say that he's a fighter. It was so he speaks such broken English that all he could do is insult you, call things gay, or say that he's a fighter.
Okay, my kind of guy.
Yeah, so
It's
like
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Man, Afghani Conor McGregor.
there's actually a video of me wrestling him at school, but like I'm also much fatter than him. I'm not
Yeah.
that fat, but he was very skinny, but
Yeah.
cut though. But like I just lean on him, and then he can't support my weight, and then
Yeah.
I got behind him and shit. And yeah, like
And that's image number
that's
4 of guys with dildos up
was
their
how I-
ass on Google search.
that was how I built rapport with my classmates.
Yeah.
You know, a
Wrestling.
lot of homoerotic jokes in trade school,
Yeah, for sure.
like nonstop.
Yeah, for sure.
Like my teachers
100%.
climbing up a ladder, were like, "Oh, sir, I could see your cock." Like no one gives a shit. It was such a relief from university. Like the change was fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
Seen that videos one guy, a one-arm basketball player? Yeah, there's a one-arm he's actually good.
People with one arm are, you know.
Yeah, and he's of course black. But yeah, and then I played.
No, he's a
apparently-
Filipino guy who's 4'5",
Yeah,
with
apparently.
one arm, and he's just really good at basketball.
Apparently, he plays like D1 college ball or something, and he's gonna go to the G League I know you. I know none of you know basketball, but he's
I do. I like the 5'8" Japanese guy. He's so good.
the 5'8" Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Literally nobody knows who that is.
You're not talking about
Isn't
Yao
it-
Ming, are you?
he's-
No, Yao Ming is Chinese and
Yeah.
he's 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he uses binoculars to watch himself get head.
Talking about Watanabe.
Watana. Oh, is that who you're talking about?
No.
You buy such a fan. She doesn't know the player's name.
Yuki Hiroshima.
Hiroshima. Yeah, Nikki Hiroshima.
Yeah, you see that jersey a lot on the streets. Kuroshima.
Yeah. Fuck, I miss Bowen.
And there was this guy who was so bad that I was laughing my ass. I was dying.
Yeah.
And then the host came up to me. He quit comedy since, but he came up right up to my face. He's like, "Something funny?" I was like, I don't understand. Like, I was like, "Sorry, what's wrong?" And he's like, "You're laughing." Well, I'm like, "Why? I'm at a comedy show, you know?"
Mhm.
And he's like, "No, but you're laughing at him." And I'm like, "Fuck you! Like, this is the best thing that you can get right now.
Yeah.
Like, be happy someone's enjoying this
Yeah.
shit."
Was this Jeremy Anderson?
No, it's some
Yeah.
French guy who like he tried making his brand that he's poor, and he's like, "I'm so poor," and he'd post pictures of like eating spam from Dollarama with crackers. I'm like, that's not funny. You just
Oh, do I know this guy?
probably not. I don't
Probably
think you've ever
no.
met him, but Peter knows who he is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's giving me shit for laughing at a comedy show.
Yeah, that's so fucking. People are so fucking dumb, bro. It's insane. Laughing at a comedy show.
Yeah, because honestly, because if you're like you were talking about it last episode, like if you're bombing, but and then you get laughs because of you bombing,
Yeah.
that's still a good outcome. Like you don't want to get nothing. You know?
Yeah, the point is to make people laugh. Doesn't matter how you get there.
I got
If
a
he
ticket.
punches first, God bless. But that's why I at the second bar we went to, when I lost my patience, I went to go talk to the bouncer and I asked him, are the laws the same here as they are in Quebec? Like if two people consent to a fight, we could fight. And he's like, yeah. I'm like,
We can do
perfect.
that in Quebec?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
It's like a duel,
Yeah,
a physical
you
duel.
could- so, oh
Yeah,
shit.
so-
Oh, wow. You're
Wow,
so
we're no
good.
bags. You had to get rid of the. You had to actually get rid of the. Did Jason Statham fucking drive you, and you had to get rid of the bags?
So
It looks good, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
for once, no pink shirt. What the fuck? What happened? You got fired from the airport?
Oh, shit, no, the Greek taxi's the one.
dude, we were sad without you. Like white people get sad when there's not enough. When we're just amongst ourselves,
Yeah.
bro. Like the
No,
30,
we're-
30 years war, they just needed one black guy to show up. Then one guy, like, "Yo, yeah, you gotta do this shit, man.
No, I was legit like, all right, I'm here.
For the real Lord."
Okay, so I'll continue with the. So we were talking about some asshole in Ottawa and me asking a bouncer what the fight laws were because I was gonna fight him, and now I'm talking about a story of how I beat up a Chinese kid at playground.
Wait, what is the fight laws in Ottawa?
It's the same as here.
So you say they can't arrest you unless
No,
you both
if,
agree
if
to it.
two people agree to a fight, then
Yeah.
you could fight
Yeah,
without
like-
weapons.
yeah, like Seattle style.
If the
like-
fight is, what did you Seattle style
yeah, they do the same thing. You like,
in
they-
Seattle?
Yeah, like-
It's not just the trans that are allowed to do it.
How
In
do you know
Seattle
that?
or in,
How do you know that
Chaz, that little
specifically
community they
about
created?
Seattle?
no, not Chaz.
Remember when they
I
created Chaz in Seattle, that little shithole?
that? So
Yo, when I saw that, it was everybody just waiting for it to burn down. It was like, what are they doing? Do you remember that?
What the fuck is Chaz?
So
Oh,
in Se-
Chaz
they-
was that.
It was called
like,
Chad, and then it was
Yeah,
Chaz.
Republic,
'cause
that,
Chad
like-
was like too masculine.
that
like,
like.
Chaz is kind of gay. It's
and they
like-
were like robbing trucks and shit.
dude, there was like guys wearing like bulletproof vests at one point, like running shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the cops just beat the shit out of them one day and just closed it down. And that guy can now be like, yeah, I was once the governor of Chaz.
Yeah, he puts
3
it on-
weeks.
Yeah, puts it on his CV. He's applying to a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Some
yeah, the
politics.
playground story. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Get to playground, get a table. I sit down at the table. There's a fucking drunk. I sit down next to a drunk Chinese kid named Steven. Now, we're playing, but Steven, he's got a bit of a fucking mouth on him. No, sorry, I just fucking
She knows-
puked coffee in my mouth.
Oh shit. Oh, I thought you knew Steven. That's what.
No.
I agree. It's disgusting.
Anyway, so Steven's got a bit of a fucking mouth on him, and he's being an asshole. Okay, he's being a fucking asshole. Like at one point, he fucking I got him to call me with nothing. I took all his money.
Oh
At
shit.
another point, and then he did it right back to me. I like rebought back in this and that. He starts talking shit to me. Now, when I'm gambling, because I want to continue gambling, I'll give people more leeway than they want. Like more leeway than I would usually give like on the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I want to gamble and I'm addicted to gambling.
Yeah.
But now Steven was like really fucking pushing the envelope. And is this another sit closer to the mic note?
Oh no, I'm preparing those for later.
Okay, great. So at one point, I've had it with fucking Steven. Like I've had it with him, and I just look at him and I'm like, if you want to go outside and fight, we could go outside and fight right now. I'm like, I have no problem doing this. And he gets up right away. As soon as I said the other words, I gets up right away. Yo, let's go. Also, Steven thinks he's black. Yo, let's go live. No, 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 no. I'm like, no problem, buddy. I get up, boom. I start, he literally is following me out like a little fucking
He's asking
dog
for directions. How do we get out of here?
from playground. As I'm walking out of playground, I'm wearing a belt. I'm also wearing my Smoke Crack Teletubbies t-shirt, which I'm very fond of. And I'm walking out. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Worst place to be like, let's take this outside. 50 mazes. Oh my God.
Yeah, literally.
You know when you get lost at the fucking casino? Like that's
Yeah.
the worst place to get into a fight.
Yeah,
But sorry,
exactly.
yeah.
It is. No, but you're right. It was like a fucking
You're like
5
both
minute
working
delay.
together and shit.
Yeah, it was like it
We're
was
trying
like-
to have a mutual fight.
Yeah. So
We're trying to both working together to get out. and
as
then
I'm
you're like, all
walking
right.
out, I take off my belt and I start wrapping my
You
belt.
love the belt, huh?
Yeah, because bro,
He's
I
white
fu-
pootie tang.
I was this must have been what like 3 years ago or something like that. Anyway, this must have been 3 years ago, and because I was tired of getting into fights, and my fucking knuckles like have started to hurt now from all the fighting I have
You're all
done in my life.
calcified by now.
Yeah, so
you can't even close your hand
so
anymore.
So what I've started to do is I've started wrapping the belt around my knuckles as
Yeah.
like a form of
Okay.
protection.
That makes sense, yeah.
But at this time, I was going to use it as a weapon. So I'm fucking wrapping.
So you're not thinking you're
I'm
breaking rules.
So as I'm walking out the casino, I'm wrapping the belt around my fucking hand because I'm like, I'm just going to belt this guy in the face. And I walk right off of playground property, like right at the border, because I didn't want to get a fight on playground property, because then playground would be pissed off at me. So I get off right at the border. Before I start, I take my shirt off. I throw it on the car. I don't want to ruin the shirt. I take 5 steps on the grass. I turn around. He rushes me.
Oh shit!
I just start, but he's like
You turned your back
He's
to him?
like 5'2".
But why'd you turn your back?
First
to
of
him?
all, he's 5'2", 120 pounds.
You don't turn your back
Okay,
on
It's
him.
like I have a large dog charging me. He doesn't get one punch in because my
Large
reach
dog.
is like comical, right? Anyways, long story short,
That's what they call him in China.
he ends. I get him. Long story short, I end up pinning him. Like I end up grabbing him by the fucking collar and pinning him up against the car. And then I'm just whacking him in the face with the belt, like
Oh,
buckled to the face.
shit.
I made him bleed and shit too. I'm buckled to the face, and he's there. He's like, "You're a fucking bitch." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." He's there like talking shit. I just kept going, and then one of the security guards from playground came out and stopped it, broke it up. So then
He went out of his jurisdiction.
so then, yeah, exactly. So then, they break it up. They put him inside. They keep me outside. But he's like, he feels like his pride's hurt and shit because he lost the fight. More importantly, he didn't get one punch in. So he's like barking from the entrance of the playground. He's like, "Let's go to the Shell. Let's go to the Shell." Because there's like a
The gas
Shell down
station?
the street. And I'm like, to do what? I'm like, for me to whip your ass again? I'm like, yeah, the gas station.
Imagine you just keep beating him up in different places.
Like, doesn't make
No,
sense.
so he fights like he gambles. Maybe if I sit on this side of the table, I'll win.
Yeah.
You know, on this side.
Oh fuck! I lost.
Yeah.
No, because you know when you're at the casino, they get superstitious and shit.
Yeah, so then security like tells me what happened. I'm like, I asked him if he wanted to fight. He said, yeah. I'm like, and we went to go fight. And then the manager's like, he wouldn't stop. So manager's like, I'm calling the cops. So I'm like, oh fuck, okay, here we go.
At the gas
Cops get there. Captain comes up to me, goes talks to him, comes talks to me, talks to the manager, comes up to me. He's like, did you use a belt in the fight?
You're kidding me. This
And
technicality.
I'm like, and I didn't say nothing. Like I remained silent.
What if
because,
the guy
like,
was
I know
dead?
if you
No
admit
belt?
that. Because now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh fuck, that's assault with a weapon.
Yeah.
And so I'm there silent. He's like, okay, listen, the guy's not pressing charges. Do you want to press charges? He's like, okay, cool. He's like, just so you know, 2 people are allowed to fight. He said 2 people are allowed to fight if they consent to it. And then he said, especially in Kanawagi.
Yeah.
But next time I see you using a belt in a fight, I'm gonna arrest you for assault with a weapon.
Oh shit.
I'm like, okay, no problem, officer. He's like, you're free to go, this and that. I even got them to breathalyze me because they're like, okay, manager's like, I gotta ban you for 24 hours, this and that. And then the funniest
That's
part.
it?
So the funniest part. So I asked the cop to breathalyze me because I'm like, I think I'm drunk or whatever. But it was really an excuse to just go eat breakfast at the rail and flirt with one of the waitresses, which I ended up banging. And so, anyways, good night overall.
So
Win
you're
a
just
fight.
winning all night. You're
Yeah,
winning.
and I won money. And no, I think I lost money. But anyway, fucking won the fight, banged the waitress. Cops like me. Free breakfast.
You learn about the
He gets
rules.
he gets banned for like a year or something. I only got banned for 24 hours. I go back the next day, but I came back like 4 hours too early for my ban. And they're like, oh, you're still banned for another 4 hours. I'm like, I told the girl right away. I'm like, get the manager. The manager comes up to me. He's like, yeah, he says, here, you're banned for fighting. And he's like, tell me what happened. So I explained to him the whole story, like how I just explained it. And he's like, can I ask you a question? I'm like, yeah. He's like, did you really use a belt in the fight? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're unbanned. I'm banned 4 hours early. That's that.
I banned myself from the Montreal casino once, and
Yourself.
I've done that.
yeah, so I spent like half an hour with this lawyer in a fucking office.
Yeah, they like bring you into a back room
Yeah.
and then like they ask you if you need a psychologist.
Really?
And, yeah,
All
they
kinds
do
of
all
crazy shit.
kinds of shit.
How much you
All-
lose?
Okay, well, first of all, they take a picture of you in the front and the side.
You got
and-
bugs?
Okay, that didn't happen
Yeah.
to me.
I don't
That
know why
didn't
they took
happen to
pictures.
me.
They took pictures of me, and I remember like when I was younger. It's still like that now, but when I was younger, my neck was like skinnier, so like the back of my would pop out like way more. So I remember the camera's here, and he's like, "Could you just move a bit further back?" Because like my fucking head was too big for the picture, and then I ended up finding out that you can still go back if you don't use valet.
So
Oh.
the whole thing was about valet.
Well, I went back like
I-
2 weeks later with a Fez hat on and my friend's car, and then I got it.
No, but this casino are fucking scums. I've banned myself before, and then like a couple months passed. Me and my buddy went, and then they waited for me to lose all of my money. And then
To
I
be
was
the-
just watching my boy play.
Yeah.
And I
Wow.
literally like 2 minutes after I lost my last dollar, security came up to me like, "Excuse me, sir, you're not allowed to be here." I'm like, "You couldn't come get me like, 30
Before.
minutes earlier?" Like, yeah, no, they're fucking scum, bro. You're banned from the casino. My fucking ass.
Shoot.
That's the real fucking organized crime in Montreal. It's the fucking
100%.
Montreal casino,
Casino.
bro. You know, 2 people a week on average kill themselves in the casino.
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
my cousins works at there's like a high level manager guy there,
Yeah,
Sure.
and he has like male pattern baldness, so maybe it's like subconsciously getting to him. I don't know.
I mean,
Where's the
you're
roll
also
game? He's just
bald,
freaking
so
going off
maybe
the-
it's just
No,
a-
he's actually a really nice guy. I think it's just a good job, and like he's not seeing the gambling, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
like if I was a card dealer, I would feel pretty bad.
Like you know what
Seeing
I found
people lose
out
everything?
every time
It's like House of
there's a
Cards.
sign that says like étage fermé pour nettoyage, like floors closed for cleaning, that means someone died
Oh.
God.
on that floor.
Or
Right?
shit themselves. I heard that people like defecate themselves in casinos a lot because they don't want to leave.
Yeah, but
the
those
machine,
guys
yeah.
wear diapers and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
in casinos will even give you diapers.
I've never
Yeah.
smelled shit at the casino.
Yeah, me neither.
But you're never at the slots, like the other slots that like pay out.
Yeah. Although I saw a hooker at the slots once.
Oh, I saw that. At Playground, I saw a lot of hookers.
At
But-
playground,
Yeah,
I've never seen a hooker at playground.
I've seen play. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen hookers play at playground. Actually, I've seen hookers.
No, dude, I saw.
Now that I think, that's what she needed $200 for.
Oh, I saw one at Adonis once, and and like so like I saw her profile online, but she doesn't know me obviously. So I kept looking at her, and then she gave me this look where she's like, I think she's used to that happening,
Yeah.
like the random fucking creep that actually knows her. Then she gave me this look with her eyes, and she was like, you're down for me. Like this guy's gonna call me later. Then I didn't.
Oh, you just bought food.
I was just buying food, yeah.
Yeah, that's all good.
But she saw me, like she gave me that. She knew
Well,
what the
she
fuck I was. She knew who I was, like what I was.
Yeah. A customer.
A browser. No, just I'm a
Yeah,
browser.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
all
about a window shop. She starts singing at the Adonis.
No, I remember when I was with Patel's when I went to the poker table, and then I remember I sat down, and everybody was like, kind of like you know, they're like, oh yeah, sit down. Like they want to rob me, so they're like, yeah, come in, man, yeah, dude, get comfortable.
I didn't want to rob you.
No, not you, but like the other people.
Yeah,
They're
everyone's
like, they were
always
super nice.
friendly.
They're all like, yeah, sit down here, he's all good. And then as soon as
I won't say the N word. Sit down. Yeah.
as soon as I sit down, legit security's like, come with us. I'm like, the fuck? He's like, yeah, you have a bag. I'm like, that guy has a briefcase. That guy has a bag. What the fuck? You're not supposed to have a guy with a briefcase? Who's carrying a briefcase?
You're the only black guy.
that was, and then like people were coming in with their like school bags. One guy had a duffel bag. I'm like, you're not scared of this guy? Like, what the fuck? I was like, whatever. I had to go to Woodborge. Playground was legit. Like they stopped me as soon as I got in. I had
That's so funny.
as soon as I got in, they were like, "Can you stay here, sir?" I'm like, like
You know what? It's probably not even because you're black. It's probably because you just look homeless. Huh? Not right now. Today's a fucking.
I think did you just buy like a full outfit on a mannequin or something? Like,
Yeah,
No.
where did
Did you
buy
see
that?
I've always
custom
had
cut?
this.
Did you
no,
see
you
that?
look like you're wearing the exact mannequin, like everything's matching and everything.
Yeah.
Did
You
you?
look like you own this place.
Yeah.
I do not.
Did you see the costumes for $79.99 on the way in? And you're like,
No.
okay.
Yeah. No. I'm always wearing I'm always wearing jeans and whatever the fuck. I'm not a freaking. I'm not fucking David Port. I mean,
No,
never
I
mind.
know, but like when you walk around with the fucking Dollarama bag and your half your
No.
backpack's fucking unzipped.
I had a
and
duffel bag.
shit.
I had his duffel bag that he gave me.
See,
And-
Peter, you need a Rexel bag.
A Rex. So
Oh,
no, I had a duffel bag
Mhm.
around my fucking thing. And I had my fucking thing. And they're like, nah.
Like commercials over.
The fuck? The fuck? I don't know. Playground's never been. I'm banned right now for fighting.
Dude, my fucking plumber saw me at the casino once, and I was playing war. I was out of my mind. I think I bet like $2,000 on one table,
Okay.
and he goes, "Does your father know you do this?" And then I win, and he just walks away fucking miserable. Yeah.
Father.
Does your father know you do this?
Father.
Yeah, he's the most miserable guy with a lisp. Yeah. His whole life, he just walks around, fucking shit.
Years ago, my stepmom's friend saw me at a strip club. He's like, "Oh, you Peter was at a strip club." I'm like, what about this fucking guy? Dude?
Yeah, dude.
Like, what does that even mean? Like,
Well, right away, I just told my dad that I saw Mark the plumber. Like, first of all, my dad doesn't give a shit. Second of all, he thought it was funny that Mark was there because he knew Mark was fucked up.
Yeah.
He would call my dad at like 6 a.m. because my dad's up at 4. He's also crazy. And he'd be like, Bob, I look in the mirror and I see death. But he means death. All I see is death.
He's also saying
Yeah.
He just
death.
calls my dad to tell him that he's like suicidal and like he hates his life.
This guy in the
I
fucking
see death.
Was this guy in the Sixth Sense? Fuck.
He's like a short Polish plumbing guy or whatever who could fit into tight spaces, so he's good for the job.
Okay.
And they used to go to the Hippodrome back in the day together.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember my dad once told him, like, if ever
The
you
horse
see me here,
racing?
yeah, the horse, which is still existed. He's like, if you ever see me here again, I'm giving you $1,000.
Yeah.
So my dad goes again, like the next day or whatever the fuck. He makes money. And right as he's on his way out, the fucking midget plumber goes, "I got you." And he grabs him. He waited till because he knows that he owes him money, right?
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
waited till he walks out. "I got you."
Yeah. Fuck.
That's him, man.
Shout out midgets.
Did I ever tell you the story about the spider webs? with
No,
Mark
go
the
ahead.
plumber.
No.
So
You
I
got caught?
had a problem. I had a problem in my boiler room, and this is like when I thought I'm never gonna go to trade school because
Yeah.
like plumbing is more messy.
Yeah.
Where like he walks into this boiler room where I'd never have been in my life. You know, like I would never go in there as a kid. There's spider cobwebs. He's walking right into them,
Yeah.
with like doesn't give a shit webs going on his head. And he's just like, like miserable demeanor. And I see all these little spiders crawling on his fucking head, like
He doesn't
fucking
care.
injecting eggs into his neck and shit.
Sure, they're not-
you know?
that's what they do.
And then as at a certain point, there was literally like 100 spiders on him. And then he just goes, "Samson, call your father."
What is he gonna
And
do?
my dad, like, what is my dad gonna do? You know?
Take
So what I
slippers
did is
and-
I took an axe can with a lighter and I tried like burning them, but then his hair.
No, wait.
So I lit his hair on fire.
No, stop. You
I
did
got
that to the
I
guy?
burned his hair, but yeah,
You did that to the guy?
because I wanted to kill the spiders with the axe can.
No, that's crazy.
But the spiders were on
So
his
while he's
head.
saying "call your father," I'm like lighting him on fire.
Ah,
Fucking Christ.
shout out to plumbing, man. That's why.
I should jack it up. Does your father know you do this?
Where is he now?
He's old now, the guy. I don't even know if he's licensed.
You ever see those people that pretend to be horses and they do the whole obstacle course as a horse?
Yeah, the faggots.
Yeah.
No, okay.
By the way, that's not a slur. That's the name of their team. Go on.
San Francisco Bay.
4Gs. Right?
Yeah, 4Gs.
What about the Quebec fact? A lot of whirlwinds in the waters there. What the fuck am I
Yeah, they
trying
got
to
a
say?
Santegu on the top and a fucking
A
chapeau.
whirlwind. Where else would a whirlwind be?
Faggot waterfall.
You know, I almost bought a waterfall for 30 G's in Rowden.
Wait.
It's a good thing you didn't buy it. The guy's probably lying. I have a waterfall to sell you.
No, I found like a piece of land, and because I got an idea one day
Yeah.
that I was thinking about like limited resources,
Yeah.
and then I was thinking about what could I sell to our rich poker player, because at the time I was playing a lot of poker. So I'm like, what could I sell to a rich poker player for like a lot of money, but probably get like pretty cheap?
Yeah.
And then I landed on waterfalls. So I started looking for private land in Quebec that had a waterfall on it, and I
Yeah.
found one in Rowden for like $27,000. It
Oh.
was like a completely undeveloped piece of land, but on the land there was a waterfall.
So what is the
and,
benefit
like,
of owning a
creek.
waterfall exactly?
Well, think about it. If you're there's only so many number of waterfalls.
All
in
the people
world.
lose their money just like really,
Right?
Oh.
Put a little hydro machine in there, make some electricity, generate power.
Yeah, generate fucking 1.2 volts a month. Like
Just give him
completely
a
useless.
barrel. It just
It's a very expensive
So,
car
so
charger.
the
you
so
got
the
there.
school of thought was if I buy this waterfall, I could then like pitch it to a richer guy and sell it to him for like 100K if I
Oh.
pitch it right. Because like
Yeah.
there's only so many waterfalls, and if you're like a rich guy with money to waste, then
Yeah.
saying you own a waterfall is cooler than
Yeah,
saying
you got
own
some
a
nice
fucking
drone
Lambo.
videos with some nice sun out and shit.
Yeah, something like
You
that.
get it like
so-
an Asian guy just at the bottom of it, just like.
But then predictably, I gambled away the 30 grand I was gonna spend, so I didn't end up buying the waterfall.
shit.
I might still do it. I don't
One
know.
day, man.
One
Yeah.
day.
It's on your bucket list.
Plus,
First thing on the list.
easiest way to
Yeah.
close a chick. You say you're talking to a girl, hey, you want to come see my waterfall?
She's like, "Where's your house?" Like,
Or you can just lie and say it's yours. She's not gonna
Get
ask.
there,
where's
she
your
thinks
fuck-
there's a house and shit.
She's not gonna have your cock in her mouth.
It's just undeveloped land and a waterfall. The waterfall's 1 foot high. It's not even that big. Pull up Dog the Bounty Hunter, and we're gonna get a
dead.
copyright.
He's
No,
dead?
What?
no way.
All of our
Pull it up.
all our heroes are dying.
Pull
You're
it up.
telling me, man.
Pull it up.
That's how you know you're degenerate. Billy Mays, Dog
His
the Bounty
wife, hold
Hunter.
on, his wife
gone.
outlived him.
Hulk
Or
Hogan.
his wife's dead. One of them died.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that. When did this happen?
Dude, I saw a video of Charlie Sheen talking about having HIV, and they're like, "What's the worst part?" And he's like, "Poopy pants."
Oh no, he's still alive.
I swear. The medication that Charlie Sheen takes, he's like, "Yeah, poopy pants, poopy pants."
Oh,
I'm like, really? What about the fact that you have AIDS?
They're both still. Go pull up the
she's
Wikipedia.
dead.
Oh, she's dead.
But she lost a lot of weight.
That's sad.
No, that's her when she was
she
younger.
was awesome though. I
Oh.
liked her.
Like, she lost a lot of weight after she died. Yeah.
Dude, he looks like Steve Wozniak in there. Look at that.
Steve
It's low key
Wozniak.
just Steve Wozniak's side hobby.
Was
No, the guy
that-
from
Was that
Apple, the
is
co-guy from
oh,
Apple.
okay, I thought that was the
Seth-
I thought that was the green monster.
No, no.
from Monsters.
Seth Rogen plays him in that Apple movie.
That's so sad. He's referencing a cartoon character.
And I'm like, I gotta see it.
Isn't it great when you're right by accident?
Uh,
When you're right by accident.
You mean?
Never
so
mind.
his wife, what did his wife die from? Oh shit! What kind? Oh shit!
You know, I know a bodybuilder.
Honey, I think I got a lump in my breast. Now you just a fat bitch, Beth.
Yeah,
I
all right,
keep
let's do a
telling
prayer
you.
circle.
She's
All
on,
right.
she's on the walkie-talkie. I got a lump. No, but I had a guy in my parents' house fixing little tiles in the bathroom,
Yeah.
and he was an admitted bodybuilder who took steroids, had breast cancer, then went back on steroids. Okay.
Okay.
So you would hear the roid
Power
rage.
move.
So he'd be placing these little square, you know, those square tiles, it's very precise.
Yeah.
So I don't know, he'd be like, fuck! And he'd like start breaking shit. And he like, this guy's breaking shit, then fixing it, and the guy was nuts. And then he started showing me all these pictures of hot chicks at his gym. They
Yeah.
send him like selfies of their ass and shit.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, this guy's like killing it, I guess. But then again, doesn't steroids shrink your cock? But whatever.
Yeah.
Then
Balls.
I'm
Shrinks
having
your
breakfast
balls.
one day in my kitchen where there's like construction shit everywhere. He comes behind me and starts massaging my back. And I'm like, oh, like he's actually gay, but he showed me all these broads with all the selfies to make himself seem not gay. but he was legitimately like fucking touching me and massaging me and shit.
So
And
they're
he's
all
like,
at my house. You want to come over?
Go on.
You want to come over?
No, nothing happened. I just kept saying, "Thank you, sir. Thank you."
He whips out his cock. He whips out his cock.
Getting it in the ass. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You whip out his cock. He's just small. He's like, fuck.
No, but isn't that a thing, or is
I
it
could
just
see
the
him
balls?
breaking like it's just the balls, but I could see him like breaking shit in the bathroom, and being like, "I have no tits."
I know a guy with a microphallus, literally has a microphallus.
And hear more about that on
Yeah.
next week's episode
That's
of
a
Drunk
cliffhanger.
by Noon.
It's a cliffhanger.
That's a huge cliffhanger.
Drunk by noon.
Samson Cooperman, Peter Bowen, You Buy Comedy, comedycartel.ca for all the shows. Thank you. See y'all next week. Oh, Pantelis Studio shout out. Pantelis on the ones and twos. Yeah, that's it. Jimmy Carter, stay black.